What's going on, guys? Welcome back! Today we're gonna do a little bit of show and tell. So a while back I made a video showing off my keyboard collection, so I decided to do this video, which is kind of a follow-up to that. This is my gaming mouse collection. I've acquired quite a few over the years here so far, so I decided to just kind of show you guys what I have. Some of these were sent to me for review by companies, and others I've went out and purchased myself. So this first mouse is one that I used for like 2 years as my daily driver. This is the Myonix Avior 7000. This is an ambidextrous mouse. It's got the side buttons on both sides, which was kind of an issue for me when I started using this mouse originally. I kept clicking the buttons on the right side. Fortunately, they're not assigned anything by default, so it didn't really matter. It was just kind of weird. But aside from that, it's got this rubber coating all over the mouse, I guess to help with the grip. The only bad thing about that is it picks up, or it displays like all of the grease from your hands, or I shouldn't say grease, but like I mean chicken all the time or something. It displays all the oil, you know, all over the mouse, so it makes it look kind of dirty all the time. But it actually feels pretty good in hand. Otherwise, I really like the soft rubber there. It's also got a 3310 optical sensor in it, which is pretty good. I think was probably the best mouse sensor that you could get at the time. And it's also got a braided cable there. I think it weighs about 90 grams as well, somewhere in that area. So not too bad. Next up is this mouse that I've been using on my test system. This is the TT Esports Ventus X Optical RGB mouse. This mouse has a 3360 optical sensor in it, so that is currently the best, or one of the best optical sensors that you can get in a mouse at the moment. Its shape is suited more for palm grip users, which is why I don't use it every single day, but the shape is not too bad either. It's got these rubber grips on the side as well to, you know, kind of help you hold on to the mouse, which I don't really feel are slippery or anything like that. It's also got like this honeycomb type of pattern on the palm area, which they claim is for like, I don't know, to make sure your hand doesn't overheat or some crap like that. I don't know how legit that is, but aside from that, it's actually a pretty good mouse from TT Esports. I would say probably one of the best ones that they've come out with yet. This one also weighs about 90 grams, which I really don't like any mice that go over 100 grams in weight. Once they hit that limit, I would consider them heavy, and this one definitely fits in that threshold. So pretty good from them. Now this next one is probably the fanciest mouse that I have in my collection. This is the SteelSeries Rival 700. So this is like a flagship mouse, I guess you could say, or I forget what they call it, but it's pretty much got every single option on it just to show like what they can do. So it's got like an OLED screen on the side there. You've got a swappable top cover. You can swap out the sensor. It's got RGB lighting. You've got these rubber grips on the side here. I mean, it's pretty much got everything that would ever come in a mouse. The only bad thing is because it's got all that stuff, it's just too heavy. Now this next mouse I got on sale, I think for like 35 bucks during Black Friday, and that is the Logitech G 4. Now this mouse is actually pretty popular, and with good reasons. It's a pretty good palm grip mouse. It's got huge side buttons, which are nice. It's got rubber grips on the sides there to help you hold on to the mouse. The scroll wheel's not too bad, and it's pretty lightweight as well. Also rocking the 3366 optical sensor, which as I understand is pretty much just a variant of the 3360 with some small changes like DPI steps and max tracking speed and things like that. Yeah, this is a pretty solid mouse. The only reason I don't use this as my current daily driver is because I prefer claw grip mice, and this is more suited for palm grip. Now this is a claw grip mouse from Corsair. This is the M65 Pro RGB. This mouse has a rubber coating all over the top. Unfortunately, on the sides, there were little imperfections in the coating, so I think it is unintentionally rough there, which I really don't like. This mouse is not bad. It's rocking a 3360 in it. The only thing is it's a little bit too heavy for me, which is the reason I didn't use it. It does have a sniper button on this side, which is pretty much gimmicky. I never use that as well. I do rock it without any weights in it, and even then it's still just a little bit too heavy for my taste. But aside from that, you know, if somebody prefers a heavier mouse, they may like this if they are a claw grip user. The Tesoro Sharar, I don't know how you say the freaking name, but this is a mouse that is using the SteelSeries Sensei shape, which is actually a really nice shape. I like it a lot. This mouse has one side button on each end of the mouse, or each side of the mouse, which is kind of weird to get used to, but it's a pretty lightweight and small mouse, which is nice. It's using like an Avago 3050 or something like that, or I don't know if it's a Pixart 3050 now, whatever you want to call it. I had some problems with this mouse. The DPI steps were not accurate at all. I don't know what's going on with the implementation of this mouse, but the DPI steps did not feel accurate. They were also weird as well. It's like you went from like 400 to 800 to 1200 to 2400 or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head, but the steps were really just strange. I didn't get it. So for that reason, I do not use this mouse, but I really do like the shape of it. If they could just get a better updated sensor in it and a better implementation, it may be a nice choice to use. Now for the final one and my current daily driver, this is the Logitech G Pro. The reasons I like this mouse over all of the rest is, number one, it's made for claw grip users, which I definitely am. It's small and lightweight. I really like the way the scroll wheel feels. It's 100 times better than like the G502 scroll wheel, which I absolutely hated. It's got a 3366 optical sensor in it, and it just works well for me. This is, you know, well, a lot of times mice are personal preference, so everyone's gonna have their own, you know, preferred shape and weight and stuff like that, and this one just works for me. So I've been using this ever since I got this mouse from Logitech, which I did do a review on a while back. I never heard from them after that, so I guess they didn't like my review, but whatever. I ended up doing the G403 after that because I bought it on my own, and a lot of people seem to like both of those reviews, so it's all good. But yeah, this is my current daily driver, the G Pro. So that's pretty much my mouse collection, guys. I just wanted to show you here today. Let me know what you think about these mice down in the comments below, and also what is your current daily driver. So like this video if you guys like this type of content, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm out of here. See ya.